Welcome back to That's a Living. I'm your host, Trucking Ray, and I don't claim to know it all. I just want to learn about it all. So today we're chasing another question from the road. Why are there so few 24-hour stores? A few weeks ago, I found myself pulling into town around about 2:30 in the morning and I was hungry. I needed a few things, and I figured, no problem. I'll just stop at Walmart. Except it was closed. So I tried another store, closed. Another one, closed. Even some restaurants that I were usually open all night were shutting their doors before midnight. Got me thinking, when did America stop staying awake? Because it wasn't always this way. There was a time when if you worked nights or drove a truck, you could count on finding a place to eat, buy groceries, or pick up medicine almost anywhere. So what happened? Well, I admit something. Before I started digging into this, I blamed COVID. I figured the pandemic changed everything. And while COVID certainly played a role, it wasn't the whole story. The more I researched, the more I realized that business had been quietly rethinking their 24 operations for years. The pandemic accelerated decisions many companies already were considering. When stores reduced overnight hours, many found something surprising. They weren't losing enough overnight sales to justify reopening all night. Then I asked another question. If stores are making money, why wouldn't they stay open? The answer wasn't as simple as profits. Several businesses experts pointed to an overnight staffing issue. Finding employees willing to work through the night has become even harder. Higher wages, security loss, theft prevention, and lower customer traffic all add up. And many stores staying open all night simply no longer made financial sense. But another question hit me. If it doesn't make sense for the business, who does it hurt? Truck drivers, nurses, police officers, factory workers, EMTs, firefighters, airport employees, warehouse workers, anyone whose day starts when everyone else's ends. Those are the people who lost access the most. And it's not just about buying snacks. Think about this. You need diapers at 3 a.m., need cold medicine, need baby formula, or maybe windshield wipers during a snowstorm. Need groceries after getting off a 12-hour shift? Those small inconveniences become big problems when there's nowhere open. I also started wondering, have we become a society that simply is more comfortable doing everything online? Maybe instead of driving to the store at midnight, we order it tomorrow. Maybe instead of shopping after work, we have groceries delivered. Technology has changed our expectations as much as our habits. Then I asked myself one final question. Will 24-hour stores ever come back? Some might, especially in places with enough demand near hospitals, airports, busy interstate exits, and large distribution centers. But I don't think America is going back the way it was 20 years ago. The overnight economy has changed, maybe permanently. The funny thing is, this episode started because I wanted a late night sandwich, but it ended up with a much bigger realization. Sometimes the little things we notice on the road really are clues about bigger changes happening across the country. So now I want to ask you, what's something you've noticed that's different than it was 10 or 20 years ago? Maybe it's a truck stop, restaurant, maybe it's how people drive. Leave me a comment, send me a message, or drop an idea for a future episode because I don't claim to know it all. I just want to learn about it all. And today, we chase another question from the road. And until next time, don't stress. Just do your best.